Hello, everyone, and welcome to Storytime with Big Mega. With me, your host, Big Mega. This time, Caribbean edition. As right now, I'm on vacation, like birthday trip vacation, and there's a nice resort. It's Grand Moon Palace. They're not paying me to say it, so it's very nice. 5-star, everybody's very nice here. Service is good, food is good, the amenities are pretty decent, and the transportation around the resort is great. Carts, buses, whatever you need. So it just I'm thinking about like the first time I actually went on a destination vacation, and it was at the time I didn't know that it was horrible because I didn't know. I was just getting my passport. I'm thinking, I'm going to Punta Cana. I'm going to Punta Cana. Right now I'm in Cancun, but I went to I don't know what it's called, like maybe Princess Caribe Punta Cana or something like that. I don't know. I think it was like a 3.25 star, 3.5 star resort, and I didn't know no better, but I was like, wow, oh, this is nice. This is so nice. So before I went to the bank. I got like 200 fives just for tips, right? And I didn't know that, it's a third world country, and it was kind of poor. It's poor. So fives was like 50 is almost like I should have bought ones. Like, so I'm thinking, I'm new. I don't know. When you go out tipping $5, that's not a good tip. That's not a bad tip. It was like a mediocre tip here. So I'm saying, well, I tip fives. So as soon as I get to the resort, we pulled up, and it's like a gate. Usually a bar, like an electric bar, where they check you in, check your name, check your, tag number, room number, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, this time they had the guy who, he lifted the bar manually with his hand. Like, it was crazy. I was like, they don't have electronic gates. Like, he had to manually lift it with his hand. That should have been a red flag, but I don't know. I'm excited. I'm out of the country. My first trip, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm excited. I ain't paying no attention to the manual gates. And so we get on the resort. Check-in process was terrible. I don't know. I'm thinking it's just because it's overseas. I don't know. I'm learning. So finally get my room. The room was terrible. It was broken stuff in the room, and they didn't have washcloths, and nobody really spoke English. And it took me like at least 1 hour to get a washcloth in a new room. So I still don't, it's a red flag. There's red flags all over the place, but I still don't know. And I'm excited. I'm in Punta Cana. I'm overseas. So I realized the bar wasn't too close to my room. And I know now that it's supposed to be 20 bars, but it was like 2 bars in this whole resort. But it was by my room, so I didn't realize, that it wasn't, bars everywhere, because I'm gonna go to the one right by my room. So I go to the bar, I'm drinking Mama Juana and pina coladas and whatever that local drink is, and Presidentes. I'm having a good time. It's okay to me. Till we get to the food. The food was horrible. Hot dogs and hamburgers, it looked terrible. It was like terrible. Like everything was buffet style. Breakfast was terrible. At some point I started eating peanut butter and jelly for breakfast. It was that bad. But by me tipping everybody fives, they, the word get around, So I was one of the most popular people in the resort, of course. So I'm like by day 3 or 2 or 3, the people who cook the food in the kitchen, they all of a sudden cooking my food in the kitchen. I'm getting oxtails and fried chicken while people still eating hot dogs and hamburgers. I'm coming out with a plate of oxtails, and everybody like, where's that? I didn't see that. I'm just like, I don't know. I must have got the last one. I just kept having to say that all the time. So it got better once they started maybe cooking my food in the back and all that. So I got, the food was started being okay. It still wasn't great, but it was better than hamburgers and hot dogs. Breakfast still was terrible. So they have a lot of pancakes and breaded stuff. Well, I don't eat, a lot of breakfast food anyway. So one of the guys spoke English, and he saw my tattoo, my my music tattoo on my arm. It's on my name, G May. And he looked me up. I don't know what made him do it. He looked me up on, I don't know, Google or whatever. He looked me up on it. Found out I did music. Oh my God, after that, I was like a celebrity on this little raggedy ass resort. I had people wanting to take pictures and everybody was super nice to me. And I was like, okay. Kids was trying to hang around me and they were staring at me when I was walking around the resort. And I was like, wow, okay. I mean, it's okay to me because I still don't know no better. You know, I'm not used to any stars, so 3.5 stars, that's big to me. So then one night I was like, well, I'm gonna go to the casino. I understand casino, you know, casino is universal. So a little cart, golf cart kind of thing, took us to the casinos at the next resort. And on the way there was at least 7, 8 people just lined up sitting outside on my way to the casino. And I was like, I mean, I never seen, 70 people just chilling like that. I'm not used to it. So, if you go to a hood of DC, you see like 5 people sitting on the wall, you probably better get past them fast as you can without eye contact, if you can, you know what I'm saying? It was like at least 70 of them. So I get to the casino, and I was like, oh, I need to go to the ATM. I ain't bringing a lot of cash, I only had the 5 that I was tipping with. And it was like, oh, the ATM is outside. I said, oh, no, it's not. I'm not going outside with all them dudes sitting out on the wall. I'm not going to nobody's ATM in somebody's country, so I can get robbed all day. They say, oh no, nothing will happen. They're not going to do anything. I know they're not going to do anything because I'm not going out there. So you can use my card in here, whatever you need to do. But if you want me to gamble, you want to give me money in here. So they end up some kind of way giving me money in there. And so end up winning. Of course, they didn't like that. But I tipped the dealer really good. He was happy. But so I get back to the room and I chill out, whatever. And it's by now it's Saturday. And on the weekend, I didn't know they let the locals come to the resort. Maybe cheap or free or so cheap it don't make any sense. So they could use the facility. And they came in droves. It was so many people who, even though it was a 3.5 star resort, they might couldn't afford it any other day. Because most people that came, they had their bags, they had like really Safeway plastic bags with their stuff in it. They didn't have like a duffel bag, a book bag, a suitcase, just plastic bags. And I was like, what the hell just happened? Because they covered the beach. They stayed on the beach. I guess that's the only place they could use. So they stayed on the beach the whole entire time. They slept there. In the morning, they would still sleep there. They never left the beach. Now, I wasn't used to it, so I didn't really want to use the beach with all those outsiders on it. You know what I'm saying? So that day, I was like, I can't even really go to the beach. Yeah, it was like, but now, 5 stars only. There's no way I would go back to 3.5 stars, even if you pay for it. It's no way. If I can't get a snack drawer and a bar in my room and a jacuzzi, I'm not doing it. So I was just sharing with y'all my vacation experience. I'll show y'all some pictures at the end, probably of, some of the spots here. And also, if you have any questions about Grand Moon Palace, you can ask me in the comments. I'll respond to you. And I'm also a member. You want to, book a trip, I can hook you up. Member perks. All right, Wink Records, baby. Big Mega.